Thanks very much, Chair. My question is regarding investments in companies trading in the Occupied Palestinian Territories. And there has been questions, motions and protests by members of Merseyside Pension Fund and the wider public on this issue. There's been 2 consecutive and critical engagement reports by the Local Authority Pensions Fund Forum. There's advice and reports from the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the situation in the Occupied Territories, and government advice from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office says there is a high risk of trade within the Occupied Palestinian Territories. There's also been extensive engagement by the United Nations, resulting in a list of 112 companies linked to illegal settlements, and recently adverse findings against 2 British-based companies by the Department for International Trade and the OECD. Merseyside Pension Fund, we know from previous questions and reports, that has around £2.7 million of investments in 7 companies on the list provided by the United Nations. So that's of a scale and a nature unlikely to cause significant financial detriment to Merseyside Pension Fund members. So my question is, in accordance with the policies agreed by Merseyside Pension Fund and the Northern Pool, would this pension committee agree to consider a report, not make a decision, but consider a report at its next meeting, scheduled for February, regarding adjusting its own and its pooled investments in such companies? Thank you.
Thanks very much, Councillor Bird. Your question is addressed to the committee, and I consider it appropriate that the committee discusses and determines the matter. As you know, we have our updated investment strategy statement on the agenda for consideration this evening, which includes the fund's approach to responsible investment. So I will therefore ask the committee, once it has considered and determined the updated investment strategy, that we also consider the question you have raised. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you very much. I do hope to resume as a full member of Pensions Committee in time for its next meeting. Thank you.